meant that holding European Jews hostage to deter the US from entering the conflict was now pointless. 123, 124, Cicerone concludes, the Holocaust was rooted in antisemitism, but it was shaped by war. 123, the fact that the Nazis were, ultimately, so successful in murdering between 5 and 6 million Jews was not due to the efficiency of Nazi Germany or the clarity of their policies. Rather, the catastrophic rate of killing was due to German persistence, and the duration of the murderous campaigns. This last factor was largely a consequence of Allied military failure. 125. The entry of the US into the war is also crucial to the time frame proposed by Christian Gerlach, warped in his 1997 thesis, 126, that the final solution decision was announced on the 12th of December, 1941, when Hitler addressed a meeting of the Nazi Party, the Reichsleiter, and of regional party leaders, the Gauleiter. 127a. The day after Hitler's speech, on the 13th of December, 1941, Joseph Goebbels wrote in his diary sad smiley 129. Berlin, Reichstag session of 11 December 1941. Adolf Hitler declares war on the United States of America. With respect of the Jewish question, the Führer has decided to make a clean sweep. He prophesied to the Jews that if they again brought about a world war, they would see their annihilation in it. That wasn't just a catchword. The world war is here, and the annihilation of the Jews must be the necessary consequence. 129, 130, Cicerone notes that by 1943, as the military position of the German forces deteriorated, the Nazi leadership became more openly explicit about the final solution. In March, Goebbels confided to his diary, on the Jewish question especially, we are in it so deeply that there is no getting out any longer. And that is a good thing. Experience teaches that a movement and a people who have burned the bridges fight with much greater determination and few constraints than those that have a chance of retreat. 131, when Himmler addressed senior SS personnel and leading members of the regime in the Posen speeches on the 4th of October 1943, he used the fate of the Jews as a sort of blood bond to tie the civil and military leadership to the Nazi cause. 131. Today, I am going to refer quite frankly to a very grave chapter. We can mention it now among ourselves quite openly, and yet we shall never talk about it in public. I'm referring to the evacuation of the Jews, the extermination of the Jewish people. Most of you will know what it is like to see 100 corpses side by side, or 500 corpses, or 1,000 of them. To have coped with this, and except for cases of human weakness to have remained decent, that has made us tough. This is an unwritten, never to be written, and yet glorious page in our history. 131. See also Hawthorne telegram with arrivals for the camps of Einsatz Reinhard. History of the Jews during World War II. Cahiers report written in 1943 on the progress of the final solution. Never again. Kretschmer's Romani genocide during World War II. Timeline of the Holocaust.
Yes, let's stop. I need to look for
Final
links.
solution.
So this is completely insane and pure evil, but I can talk a bit. I just like to do this. I had to look for some links, but I don't like to read about this the next many weeks. But I was reading about the nuclear bomb. I will read about Jews and Judaism, the Torah, Hebrew Bible and Biblica. So this total insane and pure evil could do killing so many million people and female, women and children, 100,000 of children, crying children and the mothers. So they are pure evil, and but something could happen again in the future, and many more, because we have many hundred millions and billions of people. Could happen in China or India or Russia in the future, and maybe 100, 200 years. Because got 1,200 million people in China. If you have in the future, you have some kind of revolting against the Communist Party in China. There's 1,200 million. Maybe the Communist Party in China will start to killing millions of people if you have some revolting in like 50 years. Russia, if you have kind of dictatorship in Russia, they will start killing millions of people. Or India is more than 1,000 million, or some crazy country in South America or Africa. So that could happen again. That could happen again. That makes this death camps and the killing millions of people in industrial scale. Because the technology is much better today, faster. They can killing many more million people today much faster than Second World War. So could happen again some crazy dictator in the future, like to kill like 100 million people. They can do it much faster today. So, but this killing was totally insane and pure evil. So, but I cannot, I'm living here 2024, I have a lot of problems myself. I have a debt, I have a low pension. I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm going to read about Adolf Hitler too, and the stuff. I don't like to talk about everything. I need something to drink. I just like to read about it. I cannot talk about it, everything I read. It's not why I do it. If somebody wonder why I'm reading this. So I like to learn more about it. We have a war in Israel now, we have a war in Gaza. And tens of thousands. The Israeli army is killing tens of thousands of Palestinians. The Israeli army is killing tens of thousands of Arab children and women, females. So, but that's something else. But I don't like to talk about everything. I need to go to bathroom, and I need to go to get something to drink. But that could happen again. Could happen some crazy dictator in the future, like to start killing 100 million people. And they can do it 10 times faster today, because we have a much better technology today. So, but I will stop the video. Then I will upload this, then I will charge my camcorder and read later.